Glock is overrated and outdated. The $300 gun that could. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Patriot Arms channel. Today we're just gonna take a little overview of the Tisas PX9 Gen 3. Yes, I got a 500 round review coming on the earmarks. So, but yeah, just gonna go over this one a little bit, maybe clean it, and so if you don't know what the Tisas PX9 is, you're probably I don't know, you might be sleeping under a rock, so to speak. Like I mentioned, it is the $300 gun that could and does probably, like, I would almost dare bet it would outshoot or keep up with pretty much any $500, $600, $700 gun out there on the market. I've put 500 rounds through this with no gun-related malfunctions. You can go check out that video, and as you can see, it is really dirty, and I had absolutely no malfunctions. Like, usually you have at least one within the first 100 rounds. Now, I mean, I had some ammo related malfunctions, but not gun related malfunctions on here, and I was shooting some real trashy ammo through it, and it got real dirty, as you can tell. Remind you guys that you don't have to go spend a boatload of money for a good gun. I know that's not really the popular opinion these days, but even if you can afford to buy a $500 gun, I would say buy the Tisas and use the other $200 or $150 to $200 to buy ammo and train. Because, like I said, 500 rounds, no malfunctions, and there's a lot of big name manufacturers that couldn't pull that off. One a $700 gun. I mean, heck, I bought spent over $1,000 on the Apollo 11, and that thing can't even go through 100 rounds without malfunctioning. So a lot of people would try to argue with me, saying that they wouldn't trust their life on a $200, $300 gun, but ignorance is bliss. If it's tested, if you have tested this gun and you haven't had any malfunctions, whether it's 500 or 1,000 rounds, I don't see any issues with trusting your life on a $300 gun. It's no secret that I'm not a Glock fan. Glocks are so overrated, and I've noticed there's more and more people realizing that and actually saying it, and not caring what people say, or not caring about the hate that they get for saying it, which is great, because it is true. Glock is overrated and outdated. Everybody's, well, Glock is proven, police issue it, military issue it, they're proven. Yeah, they've been writing that shit for the last 3 decades, and they haven't updated their gun. They haven't come out with anything new, exciting since the OG Glock 17 and Glock 19. They really haven't done anything new and exciting in probably a decade or more. They've been riding that ship of, oh, well, the military uses our gun, the police, it's a police issued gun. Well, guess what? They are moving away from Glocks now too, because they have a shitty trigger, and a lot of cops want to run optics nowadays, and they don't come optics cut, so they find an alternative, because they don't want to spend $600-700 on a Glock with a shitty trigger, and then spent $200 to get it cut, and then spend another $100 on a custom trigger. So basically, by the time you spent all the money to get it up to date to where you're at least $1,000 into it by the time you get it to where you want it. So why wouldn't you just buy an aftermarket Glock? I can't think of the name right now of the company. A lot of Glock fanboys are out there trying to defend their history. You know, I heard a good one where forget what video it was. I was watching a video. It's like the Glock fanboys are the neophytes. And what they were saying is basically, you know, when Glock became the new thing, everybody was dropping the 1911s to go for the Glock, and was saying how the 1911 is outdated. Well, now the Glock has become outdated and obsolete because they don't know how to innovate and stay up to date. They just wrote the ship of, oh, well, we have a military contract. We have police units all over the country using our guns, so why would we want to be smart and stay up to date on everything? And another thing I have to always laugh at is when you start talking about how Canic is better than Glock, and everybody's like, oh no, it's not proven, blah blah blah, this and that, and they get all butthurt, and they're like, well, Canic doesn't have the aftermarket support that Glock does, and Canic doesn't have military contracts. I mean, that is true. I'm not saying that they don't. That is 100% true. You're not wrong there. But on the other hand, why would the military spend billions of dollars to switch to a new striker fire pistol and do all the testing and all that stuff when they already have they already have something that's proven? It doesn't mean that Canic couldn't outperform Glock. It's just saying that the military hasn't done that because they don't see the point in spending that money just to switch from one striker fire pistol to another. And who knows, maybe Canic isn't even interested in a military contract. But my point being, when they say that, well, Canic doesn't have the aftermarket support, it doesn't need the aftermarket support. Because what are you most of the people that buy a Canic run them stock because they're freaking great out of the box. You don't need to put a custom trigger in it. You don't need to get your slide milled so you can put an optic on it. The only thing you need is a couple more magazines and some ammo. If you need anything more than that to shoot a Canic, then you should maybe practice a little more. I stand on that hill and I'll die on it. That's my opinion. I mean, if you don't think that's right, then so be it. I don't care. But that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have my opinion. You don't like it, I don't care. Big deal. Okay, got it all cleaned up and oiled up. Time to put it back together. show you guys this trigger. Right there's the wall. Nice, crisp, clean break. Not too bad on the travel either. Way better than a Glock trigger. And it's a $300 gun. $350. I think I paid for it. $350. But you can get just a non-threaded barrel duty ones for I think $300. But anyway, this was another cleaning session and talking shit about Glocks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for the new content coming up. Make sure you like and leave a comment on it, whether you agree with me on Glock or whatever it might be. You agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Like the video, make sure you're subscribed. And as always, stay safe, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.